Welcome back to the second season of our classback premiere. I'm Samir and along with me is Anuranjani, the host for this event. So today's guest is currently based in Ireland and he works at Guidewire Software as a Salesforce engineer and he was an Adrasonic and also he's from the IT department. Welcome, Esmond.
Hey guys, thanks for the warm introduction and
Hi,
welcome.
Esmond.
Hi,
Good morning.
Hi,
How
good
are you?
morning.
How is
I'm
life in
good.
Ireland?
It's good. It's good.
So, can
It's
you talk about the weather, the food, the people?
Yeah, sure. So when I came here, the first thing I did notice was the change in weather. So I am born and brought up in Mumbai, and I spent some time in Goa. So the weather is really different here. It's cold throughout over here. So their summers is still colder than the winters of Mumbai. So it takes some time to get used to, but it's good. I was very excited because I like cold weather. So when I came here, it was nice. The people are actually very welcoming, and things were good. I came into college and I was not surprised that majority of the students were Indian. So it just felt like India. It was good. I could adjust fast because now that it's an IT hub, so there's a lot of Indians and Chinese people who are coming in. So like culturally, it is really strong. And there's a lot of people, like-minded people who are all into tech. So overall, it's good. It's a good place.
Yeah. So, can you tell us more about your experience at Trinity College at Dublin?
Sure. So, fortunately and unfortunately, fortunately, I came in Trinity in 2019, so that was pre-COVID. So I got to enjoy my college life for a good 4 months, 4 to 5 months. Unfortunately, after that, when COVID struck, three of the students in Trinity had COVID, and it then increased to 10. So the college people panicked because COVID was new and everything went offline. So that was a sad part. But in my first trimester, so that was like roughly 4 months, and then the next trimester of another 2 months, 6 months. It was good. The campus is really huge. There's a lot of facilities apart from just study. So we have like a big gym. We have a swimming pool. We even have a bar and a pub in the university. Not that it's encouraged, but it's there. For some days when we are stressed and all. But overall, it's good. The faculty is really good. It took me some time to adjust because of the accent. So it gets a bit difficult for us, especially students from India, to understand their accent because the Irish accent is really strong. But eventually you get used to it, and the professors already know about it. So they're always ready to repeat the things. So like they have that thing in mind because since computer science, it's dominated by Indian students, so like they have that in mind. Overall, it was good. The professors are really nice, and it's good. It's really different from India because the whole course is it's not coursework; it's research based. So there's a lot of reading technical documents and writing technical papers, or writing a small uh, paragraph from a technical paper. There's a lot of reading, and there's less of learning, or how do I say in Indian terms, by hearting. So it's different. Uh, yeah, overall it's good, but yeah.
You took the course of Masters in Data Analytics, right? So, what made you choose this course?
Yeah, so actually, I took the course in Masters in Computer Science, not Data Analytics, and
Okay.
it was more on emphasis on intelligent systems, which had AI, ML, data analytics. So data analytics was a part of the course, but it was mostly artificial intelligence, machine learning. So yeah, like the reason I chose this degree was because that was one of the subjects I actually liked when I was studying in Don Bosco. We had a subject AI, and we also had IoT, Internet of Things. So these were the subjects that were in this assessment. So yeah, there were other subjects also that were fine, which were common subjects across the course. So yeah, like this course, the computer science course, we had 4 different subtypes, or should I say domains. So one was intelligent systems, which I selected. Then we had data science, which is more on data engineering. Then we had future networks, more of networking and AR/VR. So yeah, again, that was not my choice. So I stuck to the intelligent systems that we have more emphasis on AI/ML.
Oh, that's so good
Um,
to hear.
yeah. So like, what are the job opportunities in Ireland for like Indian students? And how is the process different from India?
Okay, so job opportunities for students. So there's nothing specific for Indian students, but I'll say it is very specific for tech students who are very strong in coding and who have good language. So the thing is, indirectly, then we get the benefit over the Chinese students because uh, in China, the emphasis on English is not that much. I had few Chinese friends, and I spoke to them, and like they don't emphasize on English in China a lot as we emphasize in India. So when we step into Ireland, we have the upper hand, although they are much more advanced technically. Since we can communicate better, we have the upper hand. So yeah, we are preferred, I should say that. The job opportunities are plenty for IT. I don't know about the other streams, but at the moment, Dublin is blooming with a lot of IT companies. So there's a lot of demand. If you're doing any sort of work in the IT department, there's a lot of job opportunities. As per how is it different from India? The thing is, one thing is good in India that we have campus placements. So over here, we do not have campus placements for experienced guys. We just have for graduates. They call it graduate entry. So they come for that and they pick up students. But then, like students like me and other guys who, have 3 years plus experience, we have to go outside after college and search on our own. So I felt that was like one drawback, but it was not that difficult. I managed to get a job, and so did my other friends. It might take some time, but you do get it. And yeah, the process is good. It's different. There's no discussion about your marks ever. No one asks you how much you have graded. All what was asked, like from which college you and what was your course, is that why did you select the course? That's the only thing they ask you. And the rest is all interview based. We have normal interviews, technical interviews, some even have coding interviews. And then yeah, then everything is like just normal. You just get onboarded and things are just normal.
So like, how is the work culture different? Like, what did you
Mhm.
experience as a difference between Adrosonic and Guidewire Solutions, like working
uh,
in India and Ireland?
yeah, okay, so it's like mixed feelings actually. The thing is, in India, when I worked, I was always aware that I'm a junior. I was made aware that I'm a junior, but not in a bad way, but like in a subtle way. Like we know that we are juniors, but over here, like when I started working, I don't get that feeling. I don't know why. No one states that. No one even stated that in India, that you're a junior. But I don't get that feeling. I just get the feeling that I have more accountability in my work. There's more. There's more work given to me with less hesitance. So like they don't think that will I be able to manage this. They just give it to me. If I manage it well enough, if I don't manage it, it's fine by them. So I feel that was one of the main change. The second was the work-life balance. So here they have like hard fast rules, 9 to 5. You don't work after 9. So it's very strict, I should say, that because once it's 9, you have to stop working, and because for them family time is very important. So that's the second thing I say, which I never seen in India, because as we know, in India, like there's a lot of pressure. We need to do work and we need to do it, but over here it's completely different. So yeah, there's like a hard fast rule of 5, or it depends on the company. Sometimes it might be 6, or sometimes it might be 7, but it's just 8 to 9 as max of work. So yeah, those are the main changes I see. Apart from that, I think everything is like similar in India and Ireland. People are friendly in India also, they are friendly here. So it's good. Overall, it's good. It's just these two things that I noticed was slightly different when it comes to work culture.
So my next question is, like, what are you working on right now? So if that's like something that you're allowed to share. So like, what are you working on right now at your job, and like, how did you develop yourself for that role?
Okay, sure. So the thing is, after completing my bachelor's, I joined Hydrosonic, as you're aware. So that's a IT startup, and it was really small. It was like just 30 members when I joined. And that's when I was, I was just put into Salesforce. I had no idea what is Salesforce, and what am I supposed to do and that. And then there, like, I worked in Hydrosonic for roughly 2.5 months, 2.5 years, sorry, as a Salesforce developer and administrator. And then I moved on to PwC. I worked there for almost a year. And then I came to Ireland. Now, the thing is, like, when I started working in Salesforce, I kind of liked it a lot as compared to, other works, because I even worked as a Java developer in the middle in the startup. Like, we get multiple roles since it's a startup. So I decided to continue Salesforce itself. So when I came here to Ireland, I was specifically searching for Salesforce developer, Salesforce consultant, jobs itself, which luckily I was able to get. And yeah, then I started working with Guidewire, with the same thing as a Salesforce consultant. And yeah, it's good now. Currently, my the project is more, Guidewire is like a PNC insurance company. So like we are doing their in-house project. We are developing a portal so that, the customers who purchase their insurance from them, they can come and they can access and they can see. So at the moment, that's the project that I'm working on, which is again, just Salesforce consultation.
Okay, that's great.
So, what made you choose Ireland? Was it in your to-do list or was it random?
So the thing is, when I was searching for a master's, I just jotted down countries that speak English, firstly, because I didn't want to go to Germany because I had to learn German. I was too lazy to do that extra thing. So then automatically I had, I had the UK, I had Ireland, I had USA, Canada, and Australia, these 5 as options. But then, slowly when I checked, I started jotting down and I started, removing the options. So I was finally left with just USA, Canada, and Ireland. Then the problem was like, things didn't go as expected. It took a lot of time. And eventually when I was going for my master's, I already had like 3 years of experience, and I knew like I didn't want to do a master's course for 2 years. So I was checking for options for like 1 year, and that's when I finally finalized Ireland, because it has like a 1-year course. It's also financially cheaper. So yeah, like USA and Canada courses are really expensive. It's good if you have the financial backing, there's nothing wrong, but I didn't want to go ahead with that. And also it's 2 years. So then I finally decided to come to Ireland, because it's a 1-year course. They speak English. It's a good course. It's cheaper, and also like the tech thing is shooting up now. Yeah, so that was the reason.
So let's come back to DBIT. So what memories come to your mind when we talk about DBIT?
Yeah, the first thing that I remember DBIT is just my friends actually. I miss them a lot. We were a group of 6 friends right from semester 1 to semester 4. So yeah, those are good memories, with friends, having fun. The teachers too, like as a matter of fact, they're really fun. Like Janvi ma'am, Sunanta ma'am, Prasad sir, Naina ma'am. It is a lot of fun. The thing I liked about DBIT was like DBIT is not that strict, to be honest. Like it's a bit lenient, at least during my time. So like you do have a lot of fun, and you can also study. Like it's on you. So yeah, we used to do a lot of things, a lot of fun, play football. We used to like chill in the canteen. It was good. Like I just, the only thing I remember is like my friends, like the time I spent with them, and like traveling from traveling with my our train journeys to college, and all. It was really good.
So you mentioned football. So I expect you were part of Hysteria football team. You used to play matches and all.
Yeah, I was for a while. Then I was playing football and I fell down and broke my hand. So I was not there for like 2 years. Then I started playing again. So yeah, it was on and off, but it was good. Yeah, I did play like once, twice for the IT team also. We used to play on the big ground, even on the small ground. I don't know if that was a part of Hysteria. It was just the football. I guess the small.
DBPL.
Yeah. Yeah, then the Don Bosco Premier League, right? Yeah. So
Right.
yeah, it was good. I was a part of a team, and funnily, I actually injured myself on the first game, which was just a trial game. So I never played that. I was just sitting and cheering my entire team, but I was not playing. I had injured my knee. So yeah, it was good.
Okay. So do you have any advice for the current students, like advice in terms of personal growth or something you would have said to your younger self when
Uh, yeah. So the thing is like. When I came here, I realized that, as I mentioned earlier, the importance on marks is not that much as we give on in India. They give a lot of importance, on external activities, sports, or volunteering work. If you have published papers, if you have done something. So I think that I missed on that. We were so fixated on marks, scoring good marks, which is really good. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's relevant in India, not very relevant in Ireland. I don't know about the other countries, because when I came here, no one ever asked me how much pointer you got, or what was your score. All what they asked you, like, did you have any volunteering work? Were you a part of any volunteering work where you helped the poor or animals? And I had no answer to that, because that I never did that. So my advice to students, would be, you study, do your best, get good marks, because if you plan to stay in India, that's also important, and also to get admission in a college is important. But do other things, like like do some sports, do some external certification, or as a matter of fact, even like be a part of some volunteering, like NSS is good, because it's recognized, or you can just, if you're like really into tech, try publishing like a very basic paper of yours. So that was one thing was good. For my final project, Janvi ma'am was the professor that was helping us. So she forced us, that you need to publish this paper, and we said okay. And that has benefited me a lot, because I had at least one paper to show, like, oh, I have published it, although it wasn't that great technically, but it doesn't matter. Like the fact that I published a paper under my name was very important. So yeah, these are all the other things that we need to see. Like at least in Ireland, I realized that I should have done more. I could have done, so I should have done. But yes, that's my only advice to the kids. Like study, have fun, but also like try to build up your resume, not in terms of marks, but in terms of these other things, because it's very useful.
So
Awesome.
one more last question. Would you recommend the current students to come to Ireland?
Yeah, I will surely recommend the students to come to Ireland. As I mentioned, we already have the upper hand because of our communication and because of our technical background. And the thing is, like, in other countries, like I have friends who are in USA. The problem is, like, everyone is going there, so it gets competitive. Whereas now in Ireland is like going unnoticed at the moment. So there's still, for the next 2 to 3 years, there's going to be a lot of job opportunities. So I would really suggest kids, if they're actually looking for coming abroad, they can surely consider Ireland. It's a good option. Financially, it's good for your pocket. Once you get a job, the job pays well, yeah, not as good as USA, but it pays really well, and things are really nice. People are welcoming here, so yeah, it's good. Like things are really good, and there's already a strong Indian cultural background thing because of so many people coming. So it's really good.
That's great. Okay, so I think we've come to the end of our session for today. Thank you, Esmond, for joining. Today's session was fun because of you, and have a great day.
Sure.
Yes.
You all to have a great day. Bye bye.